worst lunch ever. Salad, breadstick. But it's either salad or omelet, and I'm not gonna eat an omelet for lunch. It's just like a nasty, just yellow and gross looking. I'm so happy that tomorrow is Friday because I had tutoring till 4 and it is currently 5:49 and I just now got done talking to our speech pathologist. So I spent like 2 hours talking with her, just talking about our students and some of their goals. But I like looked at my clock. I was like, oh my gosh, we've been here for like 2 hours. Like, I gotta go home. I like got nothing done. Usually I do the tutoring stuff for next week on Thursday night, and that didn't happen. And I didn't make any copies for tomorrow, so I'll have to come tomorrow and do that. I had like a really good morning, even though one of my students had a big altercation at recess in the morning. So when they get off the bus, some go to breakfast and some go to recess. So during recess, he had a big altercation. He had to go to the principal's office and talk to her about what happened. And the principal like called me and warned me like, hey, it could be a rough day with him. And then I got him and it was just smooth sailing, perfectly fine. So I don't know if he got all his extra energy out during that, but thank goodness, because this is the same student that was like playing with his chair and thought it was a car and just causing all sorts of anxiety in my life. And then during my LLI intervention, like probably halfway through, I get a call and I have to come grab my second grader because he wound his chapstick all the way up and he couldn't get it back down, so that made him mad. So he put his chapstick all over his face and in his hair, on his clothes, and then he started kicking things because he didn't have a chapstick. So I had to go get him, bring him back here, calm him down. Meanwhile, my intervention group is like trying to read and discuss this book on their own without me while I'm with my other student here. So sometimes being the interventionist and a sped teacher really is not the best thing, but I try to make it work as best as I can. And then after lunch, that same student came back with his math to work his math with me because he was having difficulties in the classroom, ripped his page, had to tape it up, and of course that makes him mad because he can't write over the tape very well. Well, he shouldn't have ripped it in the first place. And then my students during math, like, were locked in. It was so crazy how productive we were. Like, we got so much done in that little bit of time, and they were saying their numbers. I didn't have to be prompting them. They knew the difference between the plus and the equals today. Hallelujah. Made me so happy. And then we go to tutoring. And then my last math intervention of the day, the regular teacher had been having a problem with a certain student, and then he like chilled off in the afternoon, so he got to come back to class from the principal's office. And then so he was pretty good in the first like 10 minutes, and then he accused another student of smoking crack, and then it all just went downhill from there. Sometimes I honestly feel bad for this student because I think his home life is just not very great. But you can't be doing stuff like that in school, buddy. And then we go to tutoring, and that same student just kind of like off the walls, kind of crazy. But the rest of the students were doing pretty well. Another group earned their 5 stickers, so they get a popsicle on Tuesday if they are behaving themselves. I'm not going to give popsicles to students who are being naughty. And there we are. So it's like 6 o'clock now, and I'm going to go home. See you tomorrow on library day. And most of the teachers love library day because it's like an extra prep period for them, but that just like makes my life more hectic than usual because it's just a change in schedule. And I have to support in library with a student who licks the library books. Oh my god, speaking of licking, I have to take my water home today because a student like full on put my straw in their mouth. I mean, bad thing they put the straw in their mouth. Good thing I saw it so I wasn't still trying to drink what was in it. Ooh. But on that happy note, I'm gonna leave. Baby, it's cold outside, but I'm having Mexican food for dinner tonight. And it's like 10 degrees and things are freezing again. Yes, I am a beautiful singer. Thank God it's Friday. It's been such a crazy, hectic day. My day really started out just fine. My reading intervention for LLI, a kid fell off his chair and hit the garbage can, and the entire contents of the garbage can was all over him. So like milk, somebody's breakfast, like nasty tissues. And so that was gross. But then up until lunch, it was just fine. My kids are making really good progress on their like Ames Web progress monitoring. We're getting really good scores. Had really productive time in my System 44 reading class. And then you get to lunch and it's just like the gates break open and all the craziness of Friday happens. At recess, somebody licked a pole and then pulled it off, so then they were bleeding all over the place, and then somebody else fell on the ice, and they busted their tooth and there's blood all over the place. So when that recess was done, K through 2, they come inside, and then I'm done with my lunch and I go to number corner, and then we go to library. The 3-5 recess is happening outside. There was a minor scuffle, a couple kids had to come to the principal's office, and then we're trying to go to library, and a kid doesn't want to come, so we just carried him into the office and sat him in the chair there, because the teacher had to go to a conference call while she's in library, because we conference with another school when the students go to library. So I go to library with a couple of my students, and then the teacher has to go somewhere else to get this conference call, so the kid couldn't stay there, so we had to carry him into the office to leave him there for the principal or the secretary to watch over him. And he was in there for like several hours, just laying on the floor, refusing to do anything. And one of my girls was being really rude to my para, and she's like the nicest para ever. And this kid is normally really nice, so I don't know what her problem is with this para. Like, it's always like a power struggle between the two of like, just do your work, you know how to do it, just do it. And then during library, the librarian is doing this really like interactive books where the kids are coming up and they're touching the colors are changing, they're touching the book, there's different things happening on each page, and they're all getting turns to come up and do like things with the book. Well, over in the corner, there's 2 kids pretending that they're cats, and then I finally tell them they're clipping down, and then they're playing with the heater vent and putting their I forgot my book slips in the heater vent. Ugh. Pretty much that was my day. The morning was fine, smooth sailing, and the afternoon was just like, is it done? Is the day done yet? So Monday we have a work day, mostly because report cards are due. And teachers last year requested that this be like a work day and not just have one randomly in the middle of February where report cards are normally due. So now we're having it now because report cards are due in a week. So my goal for Monday is to do all my IEP progress reports, because it's like the special ed version of our report card, and clean this desk here because it's just papers and junk everywhere. It like looks like it would be not cold. It kind of looks like it's like a puddle, but it's just a nice piece of ice. Life tip, friends: always park under the light. Okay, I'm at Walmart now, ready to start my second job. I work 5:15 to 11 tonight. What an absolute joy that is. I really wanted to get this coming Friday off, and I asked for it off, and I don't know if I got it yet, but one of my managers is walking by, and she gave me a look. So I wanted this coming Friday off, and I don't know if I got it, but I feel like if I ask them, they're going to be like, well, we'll give you this coming Friday off if you come in tomorrow and work. And we're doing this big project in the back room where we're moving all this steel and grit around and all these like big beams and poles, and we're unboxing things and building new racks. And you know, on my Saturday, I just want to have a chill day where I like lay in bed and do a little bit of work on the computer and eat snacks. I don't want to come to Walmart and work for 9 hours and get all nasty and sweaty, but I really want to go to trivia, so I guess if that's what it takes, then I will be here tomorrow too. Ugh. But on that kind of sad note, I'm going to end the vlog right here. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and like this video if you like me. So I'll see you Monday when I have a work day, and we'll see what I get accomplished. Hopefully a lot. No procrastination allowed.